Oh, good morning, ladies and germs. As you can see, we are in my living room. I don't have no food, nothing to taste test for you. No toys to open. Actually, this whole week's been extremely difficult. I have nothing positive to say. So, if you don't want to really, what I'm about to talk about, it's not for everybody. I admit it. It's what's heavy in my heart. And I can't seem to get past it. This is my channel, so I guess I'd dump it here. um, this past Monday, well, last week Monday, by the time you see this, um, I witnessed a murder. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how the DA or whoever is in charge wants to file it or call it or name it. I know what I see. And I did make a reaction video with my opinion and what people could do to make these better. But at the end, I got very emotional and I deleted that video. If you've seen it, thank you for watching it. And I hope nobody saved it. I don't want no memes to be made about me. Excuse me. Hiccups. I don't want no memes to be made about me. I don't want to be made fun of because I cry. I don't want this channel to be about crying. It's okay to have strong emotions, but if you're gonna cry, I'm gonna try and keep that to myself from now on. But I do have a strategy. First off, what what the system is doing is trying to just tap down the anger. So at first the system did nothing, hoping that the anger would subside. It didn't. Took them, 3-4 days to arrest one person. Okay, so they arrest the person. Hopefully that will tap down the anger. It still hasn't, because there's 3 other officers walking free. It's like, oh, we'll fire them. Maybe that'll help and, calm the people down. No, we know what we saw. We saw one man kill another man and 3 other men standing over him, watching. We're not stupid. I know what I see. Hunting season on black people is over. People don't like to be hunted. Late breaking news. So, the system needs to be changed. We know that. So how do you change it? Well, first you go out and vote. That goes without saying, you gotta go out and vote. And I'm not talking about just president, senator, and governor. You gotta flip that ballot over. You gotta see who's running for the district judges, the district DAs, the deputy commissioners, the sheriff of the county. You got democracy is a hands-on, full participation, how should I say, extracurricular activity. You got to be hands-on. You got to read people. You can't just sit around anymore saying, oh, this is atrocious. Oh, I know. When you got the Amish in the picket lines saying thou shalt not kill. Come on. And not just black people anymore. It's white people. It's Asian people. It's the Amish. They got people in Germany protesting at the American embassy. At the embassies. Our embassies overseas are getting protested against because we allow murder to go on. And that you would know about that if you read papers outside the country, which also helps. You don't like, you think American news is fake news? Fine. Look at what people on the outside of the country are saying. Read their papers. See what they're saying. Now, getting on to your community. You vote for people that in your leadership of your community that you want. If you do not see someone that you like, if you do not see someone that doesn't have to agree 100% with your thoughts and how you feel, but the person's going to fight for your rights. If you don't see someone like that, what this is a cue for you to get up and get out there and run for office yourself. You know, it's like you can't, if you want a job done right, Peanut don't, ooh, you know she's by herself. Leave her alone. So anyway, you know how your mom used to say, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Well, this is one of those situations. If you want the situation to be done right, you gotta do it yourself. So you get up, leftover breakfast. It was delicious. Now you know what time I'm making this video. Anyway, your mom always told you if you want a job done right, get up and do it yourself. Well, this is your call to arms, so to speak. You're going to arm yourself with a pen and paper. You're going to read. You're going to go out and see what leadership is open in your community. Don't go for governor. You don't have to go for governor or senator. Nah. Think of an itty-bitty little position. Even a congressperson, you could do that. That's a simple little, community area that you can go for. You could go for your congressperson is supposed to represent you. That's not more than a popularity contest. Which all these elections are, they're popularity contests. You know, who gets to run for president? Well, the oldest person in the Senate. It's seniority. That's how come Biden's in there. But then again, anything's better than Trump. Yeah. Oh, dear God, don't get me into what he said. Oh, shoot. He's talking Jim Crow era laws. He's talking about turning dogs on people. Are you out of your mind? Well, of course he's out. No, excuse me. He doesn't have a mind. All the Republicans needed was a pulse with a pen, and that's what they got. This is a civil war that never had an end. You know, changing the subject. This is a civil war that never had an end. Because with the last civil war, the two generals that started it. General Lee and General someone else. General Lee had actually a dishonorable discharge from the American Army. And if you don't believe me, again, read. You go to the history of the arm, wherever they keep the military records, and I'm sure you will see it. General Lee was actually let go as I think he was a drunk. So he didn't uphold the integrity of the uniform. So him and another character, I forgot his name. I mean, oh jeez, he's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it. But those two got together, and they're like, we're gonna make a country where it's for white people, because the North didn't want slavery. The South did. North, like, it's not good to own people. South is, that's how we make our money. North didn't have as much money as the South because the North actually paid their servants. The South didn't. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I do know when the war was over, they were going to They were going to get treated, I think they were going to go on trial for treason because they tried to annex part of the United States themselves. Uh, and I may be a little fuzzy on the dates. I know that Grant went to the president and said, we just have all these free slaves we need to relocate. We just came out of a war. We're broke. We don't have time to fiddle with these kids. You know, with, dang it, this, talking about Song of His People. Anyway, so they let them go. When they went down to Amarillo, not Amarillo. Oh, geez, where Alamo, the fight in the Alamo. Well, they're linked to that because they went down to what was Mexico, and well, that's a whole other story. I apologize. I went down history and I veered off course. I apologize. Getting back to getting your neighborhood back. Most of these people that are in the protest that are burning up shop, they're not even from the state. You know, why is the news reporters are showing the fires and the clashes when there's thousands and thousands of people peacefully protesting, walking, doing nothing, just walking. And, well, that don't make news. You see, this is why it's like there may be a bias because people walking peacefully protesting, they don't sell viewerships. But you show a building on fire that's been done by someone from out of state, that sells views. A lot of people are not burning stuff. A lot of people are just there protesting, want the system changed. What needs to be done is, well, a lot needs to be done. You need to run for local office. Chambers of commerce, the chamber, wherever they make the laws at in your area. If there's no sheriff or deputy or position like that, if it's open, there's just no one running for it or nobody wants it, go for it. That's an easy win for you. That's an empty spot with zero competition. That means if you go to church and your entire congregation votes for you, you're in. Your family, every one of your family members vote for you, you're in. If you have a position that's not filled but is available, go for that position. How do you find these empty positions? You got to go to the election board. So one goes into the other. How do you get, you got to go to the election board, you got to read about the positions available, what qualifications you need for those positions. And that's it, you're in. You're in. And from there, you can go ahead and change the system from the inside. That's what needs to be done. People in the community need to come together, vote as one, fill out your census. Fill out those census. It's 2020, it only comes once every 10 years. Those census tells Congress how much money that neighborhood needs because it has this many people. So it's going to give you the numbers of how many police officers you need, how many fire personnel you need, how many EMTs you need, or emergency medical technicians, all that. School teachers, public schools. That's going to tell them what you need. You've got to fill out those 2020s. And of all the voters, that I've seen going through polling places and coming at the election board meetings. Because I'm sure some of you may know, some may not, I am a retired lieutenant of an election board. And I can say firsthand that the person I saw least are black males. I see a lot of females from all races. The females are organizing themselves. The white males, very organized. Black males, not organized. Come on, quit fit-farting around. If you're tired of being hunted, you gotta get to the election board, read what's going on, become part of the community. Democracy is your community. Sitting out, protesting is good. That's your civil right. You have a right to assemble and peacefully protest. But you got to get organized. And Hispanic males, you're not any. You're a little bit better, but you can do a lot better. Okay. But you guys, we need organization, we need leadership, we need to vote, we need to change the system from the inside. Because yelling about what you need and expecting other people to do it for you is not working. Because now they're murdering people on TV. They're shooting at reporters. I couldn't believe it. The cop was there. His bullet is a rubber bullet thingy. There. Looking right there. And he shot. Like, and you know how many head wounds I've seen of black people with rubber bullets either stuck to their heads or the wounds? I mean, even with rubber bullets, the cops are still trying to kill black people. Are they insane? Oh my God. We've got to change this. We've got to change this. Because we cannot let this go anymore. And I think everybody needs to say something. Because this is enough. I've had enough. I'm sure everyone out there has had enough. Hashtag enough. Become a member of your leadership. Organize, educate, vote. We've got to get through this. Anyway, I've talked enough, so we're going to hope for the best. Prepare for the worst, but I'm not sure how much worse it can get. And I want to end up on the positive side of the middle. Anyway, stay safe this week. I'll see you soon.